What a beautiful day to be alive. The sun is shining, the butterflies are glistening. That is, of course, until tragedy happens. Now, thankfully, we do have many ways of fixing those tragedies by using medkits. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Half-Life 2 medkits, but what if I told you you didn't have to use these stupid rudimentary ways to heal yourself anymore? But I also just really want to give a quick shout out to this amazingly beautiful mod. There is a lot of beautiful details here, including things like animated clouds and full HDR and LDR support. Plus, I mean, just look at this scene. Absolutely breathtaking. Sometimes I can't even believe this is in source. The rest of the house looks just as beautiful, and if you do have CSM, this does officially support that as well. Now, of course, we're not here to talk about maps, we're here to talk about healing, specifically the No More Room in Hell consumables. So if you guys don't know, No More Room in Hell is a game that is also on the Source engine, and a lot of their assets have been ported into Garry's mod. We've taken a look at some of them a long time ago, but now we're going to take a crack at the healing aspect of it. First things first, we do have the bandage. Now, in order to properly demonstrate this, you can see that we have 100 health. So in order to fix that, we must take some damage, and preferably away from the Half-Life 2 medkit. Even better, let's go ahead and spawn some Combine in and see how much damage they can do. So currently our health is sitting at about 57. We're going to get down to about halfway because I do want to truly test to see how powerful these healing items really are. First things first, we have the bandage, and pressing left click, you're going to get this amazing animation, and we are now at 69 health. As you can see right there, it says 68, but it's 69. I don't know why it's not the same, and that didn't really heal exactly as much as I thought it would. Alright, so upon further examination, aka I actually read the text, apparently the bandage heals 20 health, which is not a whole lot, but again, animation looks pretty cool, sound effects are on fleek. Who says that anymore? But hey, check this out. If you do want to spawn it in front of you, you can use middle mouse click, and that will spawn it in front of you. But maybe you're more into the hardcore stuff. Well, this is gene therapy. Go ahead and inject yourself with the syringe, and you're going to find magic will surely happen. Once again, animations look absolutely awesome. This one does take a little bit longer to activate, but you're going to notice now we have 50 armor, and that's exactly what it does. Now, something that's pretty cool is this does apparently work with V-Manip. As you can see, I do move my hand out of the way. Now, I wasn't quite sure if that was going to be the case, so that is definitely a cool addition. Let's see how it looks with the smart... Oh, well... You know what? That didn't look all that weird. Alright, so now we are stacked all the way up to maximum armor. Now I do wonder, does it go above the armor cap? Unfortunately, it does not. Alright, so what if instead you got really seriously hurt? Like, I mean, on the brink of death. Alright, so we have already lost all of our armor. Let's go ahead and take care of some of these Combine. Now, I don't know if this map has nodes or not, but I gotta say, it looks pretty damn awesome. Alright, so we've lost quite a bit of health. Now, I think we should be good to go ahead and spawn in the med kits. That's right, we're bringing out the big guns. This thing is going to heal exactly 100 health. Ooh. Yep. Oh, what the... Oh! This is the most in-depth animation I've ever seen. We are using everything in the kitchen sink, and just like that, we're at full health. So, I absolutely love that animation. I didn't think it was going to be that thorough. This is my first time seeing all this, so if it sucked, boy, this would have made a pretty crap video. Next up, we have Phalanx, or Phalanx. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this in the correct way. Tomato, tomato. It's going to be a bottle of pills. Now, okay, I know what you're thinking. The thumbnail looks kind of misleading, and obviously it's probably not what you might have thought, but you know what? Let's chug some pills, see what happens to us. Now, you're gonna notice something immediately, and that is that our health is slowly increasing because it increases by 30 over time, which means that if you are at like 90 health and you expect to take some damage in the future, you could see some pretty significant benefit from this. Now, of course, the negative being the fact that it is over time, so if for some reason you take a lot of damage, it might not heal you enough, but as you can see, we're at 100, and it's still healing. And if you go to 100 again, it's gonna keep healing you, so that's where the benefit of this comes, compared to if you used a medkit, you would just waste it. Alright, now the question that I'm sure many of you have been wondering, does it work in third person? And well, sadly, It does not. You can see we're doing the animation in first person, but the second we go into third, it just goes away. Now I do want to point out that there is sprinting animations with all of these as well, although I don't know why that's important. Now let's go over some of the negatives, and what was that? An A posing combine, it's been a while since I've seen that. One of the negatives of this mod is that when you are using it, at least with this med kit, you're not going to see any of the effects. None. As you can see from my health right now, we're in very critical position, and we're still applying the med kit. It's gonna take a good while, but once we're done, we're back to full. So if you could somehow outlast the very long, albeit cool animation, then you'll be back to full. But as you can see, if I wouldn't have moved, I definitely would have died before I completely healed myself. And there you guys have it. So let me know what you think down below. Now I should mention this also works with a very specific infection style mod that you might see in a later video. But as always, I think this is a pretty interesting mod, definitely something to take a look at if you like a more immersive healing experience. But as always, if you guys want to leave a like or subscribe, you totally can. Links are in the description. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Use code NecrosVideos94 to save 20% off your next G Fuel order. And until then, thanks for watching and farewell.